Hi, I'm A.C.Strange, and this is the Bad Movie Show, episode 39, The Halloween Show 2. Well, not that long ago, I asked my friend Mike for horror movies on Halloween list, and on that list was movies I already had. So tonight's show, I'm giving you 3 movies from my own collection that take place on Halloween. Aren't you excited? Did you check the candy? Well, let's get started, alright? And tonight's movies, I'm reviewing them in order of madness. Okay, so let's get started. Idle Hands, rated R, 1999, Columbia Pictures, written by Terry Hughes, Ron Milbauer, directed by Rodman Feldman, starring Devon Sawa, Seth Green, Eldon Henson, Vivica A. Fox, Jessica Alba, and we have Christopher Hart as the Hand. So this is around Halloween, and Anton, who is a degenerate teen stoner, the laziest kid ever, has not seen his parents in a couple of days. Okay? And his town is being plagued by mad killings. Bartender, iced. Feldman twins, iced twice. It's crazy. So we have Anton's friends, Mick and Peanut. They come over and they find Anton's parents' body and a whole bunch of body parts. And then Anton kills him. But it's not his fault. It's his hands. His demonically possessed hands. Okay? Anton has a lot to deal with. His hand killing people, his new thing with his dream girl Molly, his friends coming back as the undead, and this druidic priestess, Debbie LaCure, coming after him to kill the hand. Anton cuts his hand off, hoping that things will get better, but things just get worse. The hand comes back, gets all scary, and goes to the Halloween dance to kill Molly and bring her soul to hell. So this is cool, funny, really get good special effects makeup, and gory. This is more of a horror comedy than a really do-dirt horror movie, but like I said, the makeup is cool. And it has my cutie in it, Seth Green, being all sarcastic, and I love him like that. So I'm going to give this a 3.5 and a buy it. And yes, I'm going to give it a Bad Movie Gold Star because it got my cutie, Seth Green, with a bottle in his head with the blood spilling around. It's really cool, and it's funny, and I love the hands. I love anything with body parts coming back to kill people. Some cool shit. Next up, I have Night of the Demons 2. I hope you don't mind that I haven't reviewed Night of the Demons 1. I don't have it. I have this. And most importantly, this has a kick-ass demon fighting nun in it, and I live for nuns, so I'm reviewing this one. Sorry about it. Night of the Demons 2, rated R, Republic Pictures, screenplay by Joe Augustin, directed by Brian Trenchard Smith, starring Bobby Jacoby, Amelia Kincaid, Christine Taylor, and Jennifer Rhodes as Sister Gloria. Jennifer Rhodes was on Charm. She played Gran for all you Charm chicks, okay? Sister Gloria. So, this, if you've seen the first one, it's about this girl, Angela, throws a crazy party, raises some demons, people die, and she becomes a demon herself, okay? So in this, we have Angela residing in Hull House as a demon. And at the same time, her sister Mouse goes to St. Rita's, not that far away. And she is plagued by nightmares. Now, it's the night of the Halloween party, and bad girl Shirley gets grounded for acting inappropriately. She has her own plans for the Halloween party. She is going to have her own party at Hull House, and she gets her friends to bring Mouse. Now, while they're there, they pretend to sacrifice Mouse. But what they don't know is that Angela's already crashing the party. She's killing people, she's having sex with people, she's possessing people, freaks the kids out, and they head out of there back to St. Rita's. But they don't know that they actually brought Angela's spirit back with them, and Shirley gets possessed and brings Angela to the party. We have Sister Gloria and supernatural uber nerd Perry, they see something's up. They're like, oh no, demons came to the party. So they prepare to fight these demons, but Angela abducts Mouse to kill her for the devil and brings her back to Hull House. So we have the nun, the nerd, a priest, and some friends go back to Hull House to fight Angela, save Mouse, and send Angela back to hell, where she belongs. Now, can I say this enough? Badass demon fighting nun, kicking ass. My favorite part is when Sister Gloria is like, oh, I have to prepare. And she goes and dresses up in her big old habit with the big old hood and her beads and her ruler, and she's just badass, looking like a religious demon fighting ninja. Love her to death. This gets a 3.5 and a C it. And badass nun in it. Can't say that enough. Love Sister Gloria. So next up, last but certainly not least, and like I said, level of madness. Ready for this? House of a Thousand Corpses, rated R, 2003, Lionsgate Films, written and directed by Rob Zombie, starring Sid Haig, Bill Moseley, Sherry Moon, before she became a zombie, and the legendary Karen Black. So we have on Halloween Eve, we have two couples, and they're on a road trip, you know, they're writing a book about offbeat roadside attractions, and they happen to find Captain Spaulding's Museum of Monsters and Madmen. Okay, we have Captain Spaulding, Crazy Killer Clown, has this attraction, and he also has a murder ride where the kids find out about a local legend, Dr. Satan. The guys are completely hooked, and they ask, you know, basically beg Captain Spaulding for a map. He sends them on their way with his famous fried chicken in the rain, and they don't find the tree, they find Baby, this creepy hot chick, and she knows all about Dr. Satan, and she said, okay, I'll bring you to the tree, but they get a flat tire. Baby brings them back to her house and introduces them to her family, the Fireflies. We have Mama, her brothers Otis, RJ, and Tiny, who's a giant wearing a mask, and her crazy perverted grandpa. They invite the kids for dinner, and when that goes wrong, the kids try to leave and find that they cannot leave. The Fireflies are not letting them, okay? They happen to be crazy, cannibalistic psychopaths that love Halloween, and it's a big old deal for them. So they keep the kids. Let me tell you, what's worse than having your dead body turned into art, or being caged like an animal, being all dressed up, or having a man wearing your father's face coming down the stairs trying to make out with you? I'll tell you what's worse. Being dressed like a buddy and ritualistically put down a well where there's even crazier monsters than the Fireflies up there, and the Fireflies are keeping them as pets. Dude, craziness, insanity, blood, gore, and just a freaking masterpiece. This is great. Gives us so many different things. We get a great killer clown, we get a psychotic family, we get a great female psycho and Baby. We just get monsters and nuttiness and just craziness on a cracker. This is what it is. It's a movie made by a rock star. A lot of psychotic landscaping, a lot of footage, and a lot of shots of Sherry Moon's ass. The man just loves his wife's ass. In every movie, he's got these great shots of her ass. The best part of this movie is very layered. This is the kind of movie that gets better the third, fourth, and fifth time you see it. I can't tell you how many times I saw it where I realized that one of the monsters under the house with the gas mask is actually Tiny's father. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. So, I'm going to give this a very well-deserved 4.5. And I recite it. I can recite parts of this all day. Baby, it's just too much. My favorite is, shoo shoo, said the maiden. Well, she's stabbing the girl like crazy. Anyway, yes, 4.5 and recite it. This, like I said, is a masterpiece. First time out, he swung for the fences and hit it. Love that one. Well, that's it for me tonight. And if that wasn't enough Halloween movies for you, check my other show, episode 20, The Halloween Show. I have some good Halloween movies on that one. And until then, till the next time, watch more movies. Happy Halloween. I'm A.C.Strange, and this is the Bad Movie Show. Remember, check the candy. Good night.